Once you put all the new Snapdragon products in one summary, let's just say a lot of the ecosystem makes sense. As yes, we wrap up the Snapdragon Summit 2023 with a bird's eye view of how much Qualcomm is out to compete. Reports have Apple at some point bringing some unheard of tech to the Vision Pro, and I'm talking pretty interesting. And what if OnePlus brought some crazy cool display innovations to its next flagships? I'm Jaime Rivera, and yeah, it is the last day of the Snapdragon Summit, which means that all we have to do now is wait for product launches that are slated to happen sooner than expected. This is Pocketnow Daily, sponsored by Qualcomm Technologies, Inc. The official news today are coming later, so let's start with Apple since we have a pretty interesting report about the Vision Pro. According to new information, Cupertino has been investigating the potential of its Vision Pro headset to address mental health issues and other health monitoring functions. The report mentions that Apple has experimented with using the Vision Pro to detect and diagnose conditions like depression, anxiety, stress, and post-traumatic stress disorder by tracking a user's facial expressions. This involves employing eye tracking, pupil dilation, and external cameras to assess a person's affect, which relates to emotional expression. The headset would respond to a detected issue by displaying relevant images and sounds to improve the user's mental state. Furthermore, Apple has explored the application of the Vision Pro's infrared eye tracking cameras to identify early signs of heart failure by monitoring swelling in the eye blood vessels. They also considered using the headset to track weight changes and user movement for health screening, including Parkinson's disease. But this idea faced challenges due to the removal of full body tracking capabilities. While features for diagnosing and treating health issues would need clinical studies and regulatory approval, some Apple employees apparently are concerned about the legal liability and potential limitations. Health experts have been hired to explore these possibilities, but it's unclear if these mental health features will be available in the first generation Vision Pro headset or be reserved for future models. And listen, judging by how things went with the Apple Watch, I would probably bet on any of this happening until probably generation 3, but we'll see. Now let's move on to OnePlus since we have more details about the display that will be used in their upcoming flagship. BOE, Oppo, and OnePlus recently hosted a joint press conference in China revealing details about the upcoming OnePlus devices. The OnePlus 12 and the OnePlus Ace 3, which is pretty much the same phone, will introduce BOE's latest LTPO OLED displays known as the X1 Oriental screen. The OnePlus 12 will sport a resolution of 1440 by 3168 pixels. This new display will offer an impressive peak brightness of 2600 nits and will be accompanied by Oppo's P1 display chip. These new panels have earned an A+ certification by DisplayMate for their exceptional brightness and color accuracy. BOE's displays come with innovative features such as sunlight highlighting algorithms and single pixel calibration technology, ensuring precise color and calibration for improved accuracy and reduced strain. These displays are also energy efficient, apparently consuming 13% less power compared to previous versions, and they are tested to have double the lifespan of competing OLED displays. Furthermore, they offer high-frequency PWM dimming and blue light filtering, making them stand out in the market. Now, it's crazy how BOE came from once losing an iPhone contract to leapfrogging competition in certain areas. Not peak brightness and other essentials, but anyways, let's see how that goes. Now let's switch back to the Snapdragon Summit 2023 and continue with two other platforms that were announced yesterday that are definitely a big deal, starting with Snapdragon Sound. We got to see the new Qualcomm S7 Pro Gen 1 and Qualcomm S7 Gen 1. We're talking 6 times more compute power with 100x on-device AI tops and more advanced connectivity options that improve range and quality. It offers up to 192 kHz lossless music, Qualcomm X-Pan for untethered listening, enhanced sound for gaming with spatial audio, ANC with transparency mode, and with on-device AI to adapt all this to your environment, in addition to personalized sound, all at ultra-low power. And then there's Snapdragon Seamless, which takes all the convenience of your Snapdragon-powered devices and helps you, for example, switch out Snapdragon Sound earbuds automatically between your phone, computer, or tablet. There is more though, as Snapdragon Seamless allows OEMs to build upon allowing peripherals like mice, keyboards to switch easily between PCs, phones, and tablets. Same thing with being able to drag and drop your files between them as well. It even includes XR extended capabilities with your smartphones. Snapdragon Seamless even includes proximal discovery to make the experience more intuitive. It's literally the coolest trick that helps you have all your Snapdragon devices work as one. And finally, for the hottest news today, let's do a bit of a recap over the main highlights we saw at Qualcomm Snapdragon Summit 2023. I'd say this is probably the best summit to date, and not just because it's about the latest tech, but because of examples like Snapdragon X Elite having all the potential to revolutionize the industry. Imagine your PC with enough power to beat the best Intel Core i9 CPU in performance, with an Adreno GPU that can play your favorite games, but then has an MPU that can do your favorite AI tasks on device, which no competitor can currently do, while including perks like Snapdragon Sound, 5G, Wi-Fi 7, a far better ISP for your video calls, and then giving you all-day battery life because it barely sips on a third of the power. Seriously, how can anyone compete with that right now? Then imagine a Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, which was built for AI from day one, meaning it can do all those AI tasks on device, and then brings updates to its Cryo CPU to be 30% faster, and then Adreno GPU that's both 25% faster and yet 25% more power efficient than the legendary 8 Gen 2 we praised this year, but then can remove people from entire videos, not just photos, and then includes far better night video, and then offers the latest 5G, Wi-Fi 7, Snapdragon Sound, and then can do gaming at an insane 240 Hz with ray tracing and global illumination, a Snapdragon Sound that brings lossless quality, and then a Snapdragon Seamless that lets you blend all your devices at once, creating a robust ecosystem of products that don't just talk to each other, but do it better than anything else out there. This is clearly years of all these platforms coming together to build something bigger, even if each part that sums it up is already pretty awesome on their own. In today's question, let us know, overall, what are your favorite products from the Snapdragon Summit? What are you excited for most? Because I definitely am excited for that Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, but I'm not gonna lie, that X Elite and the updates to Snapdragon Sound look pretty great on paper, but then having everything with Snapdragon Seamless is even better. That's just me. Leave us a comment down below, we'd love to know your opinion. Friends, again, if you want to get the news earlier, follow us on Pocketnow.com and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. You can also follow us on social media. Our extended coverage happens on Instagram, and follow me on my personal handles to see me change backgrounds. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I'm Jaime Rivera. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.